Mormon Times correspondent Chad Lewis has several items on his gratitude list this Thanksgiving: family, the gospel, even a good football game. But during the recent Veterans Day celebration, the former BYU tight end was especially grateful for freedom.
You want to go right, you're going to push right, pull it all the way down.
Okay. I am so grateful to be an American. And on Veterans Day, I got to tell our troops how grateful I am for their sacrifice. As the NFL ambassador to China, I was invited to visit the troops in Korea at Osan Air Base. We back home are so grateful, and it's my honor to represent us back home to say thank you. Patriotism has always been a huge part of my life. I feel so grateful for my freedom and for this country that God created, and for our forefathers who were inspired men of God. But to personally thank those who are in harm's way on a daily basis is as good as it gets for me. There's other people going to other parts of the world, and I'm lucky that I get to be here with you guys. Then the icing on the cake. First I met 3-star Air Force General Jeff Remington. Then I got to fly in an F-16 with LDS fighter pilot Matt Russell, a great man, a former Orem High School football teammate, and a forever-long friend. What does it mean for you to this Veterans Day to be a fighter pilot for the United States military?
I'll tell you what, it is cool to be that guy. That guy that they're going to call when they need iron dropped on the crazy man to the north there, the Chonger. It's way cool to see these people in South Korea who love their freedom.
First I had to go through a flight simulator. I passed all my physical evaluations. Barely.
All right, bingo.
Matt was very worried about my height, weight, every measurement.
So we're good? No leaks?
I cleared the maximum height by about a centimeter. My sitting height by another centimeter. My femur length cleared by about a millimeter. There's my throttle right there. That's the power.
Look at this warrior.
It's go time.
It's go time.
The F-16 cockpit is so small that if we had to eject, my legs would probably be ripped off from the knee down. I had to sign a waiver which cleared the military of any responsibility should I come home with no legs. Then, off we went. It was more intense than I would have ever thought. The power of the plane, the absolute courage of our pilots is incredible. And I love their cool ability to live the words of President John F. Kennedy from his inaugural address when he said, "Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, in order to assure the survival and the success of liberty."
Bro, awesome.
During this Thanksgiving holiday, I'm so grateful for our freedom.
Chad Lewis is also the author of the inspiring book, Surround Yourself with Greatness. And Chad joins us now. That had to be an amazing ride. Was it as fun as it looked?
It was so amazing, and my heart is bursting it's been a week, and I'm so grateful for those men and women. The debt cannot be repaid. They've earned our undying gratitude, and it's up to us to always cherish our freedom and thank them for that liberty that we have.
Every day. Yeah.
Every day.
Tell us about your pilot.
Oh, Matt Russell, friends from high school, played football together, great person. He became a pilot late in his life, and now he's the Top Gun fighter pilot for the Air Force. He's in Osan Air Force Base. He married his high school sweetheart, even though she had been divorced, and he married her late. And I'm so glad for him. I'm so happy for him. Them both, they're incredible people. And to be in a plane with him, flying over Korea, F-16, at the speed of sound, shooting up through the clouds, and we roared over some houses. And I asked him, how do the locals like that this early in the morning? He said, that's the sound of freedom. They're grateful for it, and you better believe they're grateful for that, the freedom and our military over there defending their rights and their privileges, their liberty.
Absolutely. Now, you were invited to the White House several years ago by President Bush. What was that like? You had dinner with President and Mrs. Bush.
Oh, they are full of class, and I have so much respect and love and admiration for him. And it's been fun this week for me to see him in the interviews and to be back in the air again. And I love him. I'm so grateful for his dedicated leadership to our country.
Chad Lewis, thank you so much. It was a great trip, and we appreciate your gratitude for freedom and sharing it with us today.
Thanks so much for letting me tell the story.
Thank you. Well, it's been said a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Up next, hear the inspiring story of how this family traveled over 10,000 miles to be sealed in the Salt Lake Temple.